100 years, and these can be too close to our knees. The logo of the legend. Let me welcome you to today's episode. ...650cc bike, 6 positions. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. In front of us, Moto Guzzi V85tt. This is a Centenario model, and it came out last year, so 2021, but particularly this one, it's 22, so 2022 model. In this color and with this equipment, it celebrates the 100 years of production of Moto Guzzis worldwide, and this is just a very nice model with a very nice color combination, so gray and green with some very nice details. In terms of styling, we can see that this one has a brown seat, very soft, pure leather brown seat with the Moto Guzzi here, and this part divides the both seats, so the passenger one and the rider's one. It still has some very unique parts in technical terms, and this is just one shock at the rear, so usually we would expect 2 shocks, classic shocks I mean, but in this case it's just one, and it has spoked wheels, so 19 at the front, 17 at the rear. Centenario model has this sticker in front of us. Here you can see 2021, so 100 years of production of Guzzis. This is a very nice milestone, let's say, for the company, for the brand. And this Centenario model has also the higher windscreen, that it is a bit adjustable. Why I am saying a bit? Because here you can adjust a bit the inclination of the windscreen, but nothing more. So the different seat, just like I previously mentioned, and the screen and the color. So this is the Centenario model. Otherwise, handguards come as standard, cruise control comes as standard. It has 5 riding modes, later we will see them. It has also traction control. It has also the possibility to turn off the rear ABS. It has a dual channel ABS. It is a 850cc V2 Moto Guzzi engine on this one, and it produces 76 horsepower at 7,500 RPM, and the peak torque comes at 5,000 revs, and this is 82 Newton meters. So the peak torque, it's very low. The only problem may be regarding this position of the cylinders. So some of us are pretty tall, and these can be too close to our knees. A very big capacity fuel tank. This one it's 23 liters, and a very big seat. So as you see, you have plenty of space on this one, and also the passenger has a soft and great amount of seat if you are riding with the passenger. So this one has double disc at the front, 320 mil, and a single disc at the rear. In my opinion, this bike is a very stylish one, like most Guzzis are, and it has some details that are very meaningful for the brand, and this is the eagle on the both front headlights. So this means a lot for those that are Guzzi lovers. What it makes it different from the others, it's the V2 Moto Guzzi 850cc engine, and that is a transversal engine, not really a standard V2 in terms of the position, but also if we consider the fact that it has a shaft drive, all lights, so rear and front, and also the turning signals are LED, and this is a good thing. Both levers are adjustable. Here you can see also on this side. Let me turn on the bike right now. As you can see, TFT color screen with a lot of information. Here you have the riding mode, here you have the temperature, here you have the kilometers, here you have the kilometers still empty, the average speed, the tacho, and the speed, the riding speed. So the USB here, this comes as standard on all models of, or let's say on all V85tt bikes, and it has also the connectivity with the smartphone, and this is a very good thing. So usual clutch, it is not a hydraulic one, and let's turn this bike on. If you would like to check, or let's say set or change the riding mode, you should press again the startup button, and as you see right now it is in sport. Then you have Strada, it means roads or road. Then you have Pioggia, it means rain. Custom, you know, you can adjust it. The chassis of this bike, it's brilliant. You can see this bike has 230 kilos, 230 guys, and it is very light. It is almost like riding a bicycle, really. The riding position, it's very comfortable, and it is really uncommon these days that the stock seat, it's very comfortable, and this one it is. I can say it loudly. This one is comfortable, so you really have a soft and wide seat, and I believe I would go very, very far with this one. Also the handlebar it's wide, almost 1 meter wide, and you have a feel that you are in charge of a very, very big bike, but instead this bike it's not so big. So even if you are 6'2" or 6'3", or let's say in centimeters more than 190, I believe that you will find this bike very comfortable. The commands, the turning signal, the cruise control, also high beam, low beam, these commands are really, really well positioned. Mirrors are small, but when adjusted there is nothing to say against them, so I really like them. Overall the ride it's perfect. This bike it's also without wipes. Till 5,000 you just sit on it in complete relax. The brakes are very efficient, and this is probably the case of the 4-piston calipers and Brembo brakes at the front. Let's try it. Let's go 60 and pull the brakes. Yeah, very, very efficient brakes. The feel on the clutch, it's let's say a very refined one. When you press the clutch, that it's very, very light, it engages a bit far from the handlebar, but you should get used to it. Suspension wise, this bike has adjustable suspension at the rear and on the front, and I believe this is a quality suspension because it absorbs bump, as you see right now, very, very well. What about the engine? Some say that these 76 horsepower are not enough. I wouldn't say so. If you are a normal rider, not a super sport rider, this bike will satisfy you. When you open it, it goes really well. It has a nice pull from 4,000 on, and when you open it, this engine, it's enough. 100 years, and these can be too close to our knees. What it really makes a bit special, this bike, it's the shaft. You cannot feel the shaft. The shaft, it's very smooth. The throttle, it's also very, very well made and refined, so there is no jerkiness. You just feel the power constantly, because I am right now in sport mode. The gearbox, it's a very Moto Guzzi one, so you still hear the clunk when you insert the gear. It doesn't matter the second, the third or the fourth, so you hear the clunk, but on this one it is very, very precise. And if I compare it to the V7 that I rode this spring, it is much, much better. I have to be honest, the screen is bad. I have a lot of turbulence even riding at 70-80 kilometers per hour, so in my opinion the lower screen, or let's say the standard one, because this is the Centenario or Centenario model, would be better. 100 kilometers in 6th gear, it's less than 4000 revs, so this is a very, very good result. As you saw right now, the turning circle is brilliant on this one. The first pro, it's the ride, I mean the chassis. This bike is very well balanced and very easy to ride because of that. It is also very comfortable. This is the second pro. So sitting completely or almost completely upright, it's wonderful on this bike. And the third pro, it's the power delivery that is progressive and without jerkiness. So the throttle, it's wonderful on this one. The first con, it's the screen. Even riding at 70-80 kilometers per hour, I have a lot of buffeting on my helmet, and probably this screen, it's not for me. It's a bit too upright and too tall, so with the lower standard screen that comes with the standard bike, I believe it would be better. The second con, it's about the controls. These are pretty well positioned and clear, but the feel when you press them, it's a bit weird. So you just cannot really feel when you turned off the turning signals. You don't have a feel when you turn on the cruise control and so on. There is no click, if you know what I mean. And the third con, I believe, it's the price. I know that this bike, it's a shaft driven bike, and that it has a wonderful Moto Guzzi engine, but I believe that still 12,000 euros, this is the price in Slovenia. It's a lot of money for an 850cc bike. It is a V2 bike, so I believe that it is a bit too pricey. To conclude, I have to say that this bike has a complete touring package, and as such it's just perfect. So those of you who are searching a touring bike with a shaft drive, with a nice punchy engine, not too powerful, not too weak, I believe this is the bike to go for. You should go and test ride one. Okay guys, special thanks to PVG Copper for letting me ride this Moto Guzzi. Thank you very much guys. Thanks Willy, I appreciate it. This is all. Thanks for watching again, and till the next one. And the eagle is always present.